So let's get back to the game. So I think what I'm going to do is put the railway line coming in and going out that way. And that's why I use the wooden tracks, because laying down electric rail will just cost way more than the 9.3 million that I've got. Well, it won't cost more than that, but it will quickly deplete it. Another little trick that I always try and remember to do. So whenever you're building a railway line, always just build it slightly longer than you need, because you'll be surprised how often that pays off in making upgrades and changes to the network just way more easier. Because even though you can have a plan in your head of how you're going to develop your city, it's not, you know, it's surprising how often that changes as time goes on. But if you lay down good bones, you can't go far wrong, really. Right there, isn't it? Sort of, kind of, maybe-ish. And that just kind of give us the bones of a residential district, because we can add shops along any of it, you know. So how much is that going to cost? 98,000 rubles, that's not too bad. So we need to build. So I want to build 100. Oh, I always do that. 100 meters out. 200 meters will do, actually. So right there. That's brought us nice and up to the cliff there. So I can put the, try and slip in the residential, the construction industry up here. Because basically nearly everyone in this town will be employed in construction in one way or another. So again, when building your paths initially, always use your mud paths. Because you'll be surprised how often you have to change your plans. What I'm doing now, though, is essentially just forming the basis of the way people are going to be able to walk, make sure that it's like the most efficient way that they can walk from place to place, because I am going to make my cities pretty dense, densely populated from the offset. There we go. So now I'm going to flatten out all of the ground on the city. I mean, it's pretty flat anyway, but you know. That's the limit of them bulldozers, so I may have to move soon. Or move them soon, you know what I mean? So yeah, so basically then, just to hammer the point home, so that is the road layout we got. So that's the basic plan. So we're going to follow that now. So this will be like the district central of Ville 1, the town centre. So we'll have this, will have schools and universities, shops, cinemas, blah blah blah, and then around the outside we will have the residential areas. So first things we lay down is the shop. And where's the one that I like to use? Because it will need to serve a lot of people, so you need to make sure you've got that's a bit too big, and it's probably quite expensive as well, isn't it? Quite expensive. Yeah, that's too much for this district. That'll do. I'm sure I've got a mod where it's a pub, but it's got the where is connection to it? Ah, there it is. There's the main stores and supermarkets of the district. And now let's get basic infrastructure set up. So, I know now where everything's kind of going to be. So again, it won't just be transport spine, it will also be utilities spine as well. So it will host water, sewerage, etc. Right, which one shall I? It's in hot in Europe, yeah. It's time for FFK. 1, 2, Tax, 3, 3, 4, Gratis, Bier, 5, 6, Bier, X, 7, 8, Tolkien, 19, bitte schön, 11, das Golf, Reisen, Wechseln, 17, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 99 Luftballons. Right, so we need to find a bit of oil, so I haven't reserved. Ah, there we go. That's handy. So we've got a nice supply of oil. Which will give this district its power initially. Oh. It appears that I am unable to generate Okay, that's fine. Ah. Oh no, have I not got wind power either? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to check because it just goes completely against. Where am I? What am I doing? Change that to research disabled. Alright, so let's get that will probably be alright just for this town. Level 400 water. So we actually want a teeny little pump. Okay, put a little pump there. Little oil storage. No. No. Right, so that's a distribution. Now we just need supply. So you want your electrical substations, and because we've got a big square, it's relatively simple. You will just go around just in these little center points here, these little crossings is where I usually place them. This is a point where I do tend to rack up the construction costs because I do like underground wires. I do think they look quite the above ground wires don't look very nice, I don't think. So I'm just mapping out in my head which way to. I'll need to be a centre one actually. Oh. Oh dear, why can't I? Really? Right, something's going on here. I think it's because it's a bit close to that road. Yeah. God damn. Blimmin' path again. See that? I will relay it again. See what I mean about using the dirt path? Even though that path is needed, I will relay it again. Just the way that this game sometimes, with overlapping infrastructure, it tends to cause a few issues. Hang on here. Why don't I? Get rid of that from there. Okay, it's power grid. So substation. Or transform station, sorry. And then the substations all in these corners. Let's get that storage built actually. Because that uses a lot of power because it's got a freezer in it. And freezers use a lot of power in this game. I'm sure they do in real life, but yeah, it's noticeable. So it was 11%, 26%. Remember, there are no other buildings in this district yet either, so, you know. Okay, just need to do a wee bit of that. Okay. So let's get rid of these paths. I don't know why I have an OCD about paths. These little blue things get on my nerves. I don't like it when I can't connect them to anything. I don't know, it just, yeah. Okay, build a water center over here. You always put things like your sewerage pumps near to a power station, as these are power hungry things as well. So it will stop brownouts. Right, so that's power. So that's the power system all connected up. We've got no power, obviously, at the moment, due to the fact that there's no citizens. So yeah, we need to develop it further. But I thought I'd just explain a few things about what I plan to do with this republic. So this here is going to be like the construction city, construction town. We'll probably have iron production here. So I think the most of the resources are actually in these cliff. So iron I've put here on this side. So we've got oil over here. Uranium is like here, and oil is here as well. So this could be a refinery town, because you've got the dock here, so that's going to need fuel. So yeah, I think that the main industries for this city, this district, will be construction and where's coal? Yeah, so coal and iron are both in the north. There's very little in the south, but this area has the oil, and there's another big strip of oil along here, but that terrain is pretty rough. So I think I'm probably just going to actually develop these plains, and then maybe start going up into the highland. You know, I'm not. I might put the odd, like, I might put a hotel in there, or you know, a little town. But the uranium is actually up there, so I do need to develop a little bit of that at least, where the uranium is, which is just there. Look. So yeah, but we have oil, and that is what we will be using primarily in the early stages of the game to grow our economy. So I'm just trying to map it out in my head what I'm going to do next. Oh, the water system. We need to do the water system, don't we? Well, otherwise we'll end up like the UK and our sewerage systems won't work. Well, nothing actually works, so, you know. It's just the way this... Yeah, anyway. So we've got that finished constructing. So what am I putting my money on now? 8.7 million. Maybe 20% down. I haven't even got any citizen facilities or anything that will create income in and of itself. Right, so that's everything that made for now. So here's our sewerage system in place. The power system is also in place. Just waiting for fresh water and a heating system because I do have seasons activated. Excuse me. So we're just going to put a tank and another pump in here. So is that the tank or the pump? Tank, yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my cough! Do my head in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So heating system, we will also be using oil for the time being. I will switch over to electricity once we've got nuclear power up and running. But for the time being, we're going to rely on trusty old oil. So if I put it here, I can lay the pipes here, but it's pretty clear at the moment. Whereas if I put it where it was, there's all the sewerage pipes in the way. Right. I know I keep saying right, and I keep noticing things that I've not achieved, but I think, yeah, this is now the base of a city and its infrastructure. So just to go quickly back over again. So over here we've got like the, you know, the nastier things. So we've got like the sewerage farm, even though I don't think that really affects the environment very much as long as it's working correctly. But and then we've got some pump jacks here, some more nasty oil, and the nasty power plant, and the nasty oil burning heating plant that will keep people alive during the winter. And then over this side, on the pretty side of town, we've got the freshwater production plant, which I haven't yet put down. So same as sewers, so keep all these things together so you can always find them if you have any problems. Now it's time to actually build out the town and get some sort of production on the go. So I'm gonna get a pumping harbour and put that over here. In fact, I'm gonna push the boat out. Pardon the pun, push the boat out. That wasn't even intentional. I'm gonna push the boat out. And I'm gonna have two. Oh, rats. I just did that out of money again. Oh dear, I think the money is getting tight. So we need 2 tanks. So that one connects to that one this way, and so this one that way. This one connects to this one that way. So now it needs to connect to that one. So just this is the pipeline that will take the fuel and oil from the refinery and the oil fields that will be constructed here, and it will take that all the way to the dock, but also it supplies oil and fuel to all of the places along the route. So you know, if you need heating plants or something like that, it's really handy. It's a little bit pricey in the start, but if you manage your money well, as you can see, you know, you should be able to afford it. And then once you've got the oil exporting and the, you know, it will slowly build up, and your economy will start to slowly take off. But yeah, it's these pipelines, they are so handy because you've got that energy right there where you need it, you know, or you can just do a short little hop to any future residential area or district that you develop. Right, so that is the pumping side, the actual to export it. Now let's have a look at producing it. So I need to build the refinery now, so I know then that it is built, because anything else we can sort of
Right, so we are getting very close now until I remember some of the critical that I've forgotten. But I mean, the railways really won't pay off for like a while yet. Well, no, they will actually, they will. Because they'll need to bring grain from the coasts. That's something else I need to build actually. Yeah, if I can increase the flow. That's always good. Getting the flow going. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and yeah, if you have any questions, then write in the comments down below. So this, yeah, is our first city on New Severna, and in the next video we'll be adding in, we'll be laying down the civilian infrastructure, schools and government buildings and etc., decorating all of the time. Right, we've spent about half of our money. Well, so far we've spent 4.4 million rubles on developing the initial footsteps on Severna Island. So yeah, tune in for the next one. Bye bye.